Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. A Russian warship, the Admiral Grigorovich, allegedly fired warning shots toward a British pleasure yacht in the English Channel on Tuesday morning. UPI reports that the incident occurred in international waters between the Isle of Wight and the coast of Normandy. According to BBC News, the warning shots passed within approximately 500 yards of the yacht after the vessel drifted toward the Russian frigate in foggy conditions. The Russian ship reportedly sounded an audible warning before firing. No injuries or structural damage to the yacht have been reported. A spokesperson for the UK Ministry of Defence confirmed that the government is currently investigating the incident. The frigate was being monitored by the Royal Navy's HMS Mersey at the time. This event follows the recent UK seizure of a Russian-linked oil tanker in the same area. Though British officials have stated that today's incident is not linked to the previous enforcement action. According to Al Jazeera, multiple Israeli drone strikes have killed at least 4 people in southern Lebanon's Nabatea Governorate. The attacks targeted vehicles in Mayfadoun and Shokin, occurring despite a fragile ceasefire agreement recently brokered between the United States and Iran to end military operations on all fronts. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi criticized the continued presence of Israeli forces, stating that the war cannot fully end without a complete Israeli withdrawal from occupied Lebanese territories. Furthermore, Iran's top joint military command warned of a harsh military response if Israel does not cease its operations in southern Lebanon. Conversely, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu asserted that Israel will continue its occupation of southern Lebanon following the announcement of the U.S.-Iran deal. Local residents returning to check on their properties expressed deep pessimism and a lack of safety due to the ongoing conflict. This latest escalation highlights the fragility of the peace talks, as Lebanon's health ministry reports that at least 3,826 people have been killed by Israeli attacks since the resumption of fighting on March 2.10. During the G7 summit, U.S. President Donald Trump issued a strong rebuke of Israel's military actions in Lebanon. Addressing the ongoing conflict, Trump criticized Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, calling on him to be more responsible regarding the mounting death toll. According to reports by Al Jazeera, the U.S. president expressed deep concern over the number of casualties, stating that too many people are being killed in the strikes. Furthermore, Trump offered a controversial assessment of regional security, suggesting that Syria would be capable of doing a better job at managing Hezbollah than Israel. These remarks highlight growing tensions and differing strategic views as the international community monitors the impact of the conflict on Lebanon and the wider Middle East region. According to NHK, Japan and the South American trade bloc Mercosur have agreed to launch negotiations for an Economic Partnership Agreement, EPA. The agreement was reached during a meeting in France between Japanese Prime Minister Takeshi Sanae, who was attending the G7 summit, and Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Japan hopes the agreement will boost its exports of automobiles, auto parts, and agricultural and fishery products to the five-nation bloc, which boasts a population of approximately 300 million. Additionally, Tokyo aims to secure stable supplies of critical minerals, crude oil, and other resources to diversify its supply chains. This move also reflects Japan's desire to position itself as a champion of free trade amid rising protectionism in the United States. However, the negotiations are expected to face domestic hurdles. Agricultural groups and some members of Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party have voiced strong concerns that an influx of cheap meat and sugar from South America could harm domestic farmers. In response, Agriculture Minister Suzuki Norikazu stated that the government will continue to protect key sensitive farm products while striving to promote Japanese exports to promising new markets. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.